Welcome back. Last lesson we learned how to count from 0 to 1000. So now let's find out how we can use these numbers. Let's have a look at decimal points. Decimal points are used when a number is lower than 0 or a number has part of a whole number included. In order to read decimals in English, decimal point is pronounced as point, then each digit is read individually. For example, 0.5, 0.02, 0.25, 0.5673, 0.67, 3.34, etc. Now let's have a look at percentages. Percentages are a lot easier than decimals to pronounce. All you have to do is say the number and follow it with the word percent. For example, if we are given with the number 6, we will say 6%. Similarly, 25%, 72.36%, 100%, and 500%. Now we will look at fractions. Fractions are read using the cardinal number for the numerator and the ordinal number for the denominator, making the ordinal number plural if the numerator is larger than 1. This applies to all the numbers except for the number 2, which is read as half when it is the denominator and halves if there is more than 1. This is also the case for the number 4, which is read quarter when it is the denominator and quarters if there is more than 1. For example, some fractions are 1 fifth, 3 seventh, 6 eighth, 1 half, 3 fourth. Now we will look at sums of money. In order to read the sum of money, you first read the whole number and then add the currency name to the end. If there is a decimal point used, follow it with the decimal numbers which need to be pronounced as whole numbers, and if coinage has a name in the currency, add that word at the end. These rules with decimals only applies to currencies. For example, $30, 65 euros, 101 pounds, $55 and 55 cents, or shortened to 55.55. 32 euros 76, 10 pounds 50. Now we will look at measurements. When pronouncing any measurement, just read out the number and follow it by the appropriate unit of measurements. For example, 2 liters, 120 meters, 5 tablespoons, 25 kilometers per hour, 3 teaspoons, 6 feet. How to pronounce years? Years in general are pronounced as a four-digit number where you read the first two digits as a number, then the second two digits as another number. For example, 1944 will say 1944. However, years that are within the first 100 years of a new millennium can be read as whole numbers even though they have four digits, or they can be read as two-digit numbers. For example, 2001, we will pronounce it as 2001. Millennia are always read as whole numbers because they would be difficult to pronounce otherwise. For example, 2000, we will say it as 2000. How to pronounce years? New centuries are read as whole numbers of hundreds. We do not use the word thousand, at least not for the reading years within the past 1000 years. For example, 1600 will pronounce it as 1600. Years that have just three digits can be read as a three-digit number or as one-digit number followed by the two-digit number. For example, 866, we will pronounce it as 866 or 866. Years that are a two-digit number are read as a whole number. That is 25. We will pronounce it as 25. You can precede any year by the word the year to make your meaning clear, and this is common for two and three digits years. Years before the year 0 are followed by BC, pronounced as two letters of the alphabet, as I have just pronounced BC. Let's have a recap. 2014 will pronounce it as 2014 or 2014. 2008 we will say as 2008. 2000 2000. 1944 1944. 1908 1908. 1900 1900. 1600 1600. 1256 1256. 1006 1006. 866 866 or 866. 2525. 3000 BC. 3000 BC. 3250 BC. 3250 BC. What is the date? Now that we know the year, we can read the date. In the United Kingdom, the date is organized as day, month, then year. For the days, we use ordinal numbers, then we spell out the month. When using number dates, the months are organized 1 to 12, as in January to December. And then the year is pronounced as we have previously learned. What is the date? Example is 1907 to 009. We will pronounce it as 19th of July 2009. If we have 2101 1964, we will say 21st of January 1964. We can do the same with our date of birth. Why don't you give it a try with yours? Now we will look at phone numbers. Finally, we are going to discuss how to read a phone number. Well, in English, we read a phone number as a number at a time. You can pronounce 0 as either 0, ZERO, or only O. So, for example, 01822456908, you would read out aloud as 01822456908. Now you can give someone your number in English.